So the first product is a Scalar i3 scalable tape library. The i3 is designed to be easy, efficient, and scalable. It's easy to use from initial setup and configuration to ongoing management. It easily scales as your business grows. It's efficient with the highest storage density in its class, best-in-class storage density, and it scales up to 3 petabytes of storage in just 12 U of rack space. The i6 is designed to be efficient, intelligent, and enterprise scale. It has the same efficiencies with best-in-class storage density. It's intelligent to handle even the most demanding storage workflows, and it scales up to 12 petabytes of storage within a single rack. And the third product, finally, the third product is our AEL6 appliance powered by StorNext. The AEL6 has the benefits of the same efficiencies and advantages of the other products built on our storage platform, our Scalar platform, I should say. And it's integrated with StorNext. So it provides the most, an integrated archive solution for rich media workflow environments.
So let's talk about why this new platform is the most efficient and why it matters to our customers.
Great. And to do that, I'm going to go out to our a model that we have that's available on our product web pages. You guys can go out and look at the i3 and the i6 product web pages, and you'll see the same model. And as we look at it right now, we're looking at the front view of an i3 here. We have 2 magazines, one on each end of the library. There's a handle, the transition between the plastic and the metal vents there act as a handle, make it very easy to pull the magazines out for inserting and removing tapes from the library. And then in the center there you can see there's a very large window. And this is based on feedback we've had from customers. They like to be able to see what's happening inside the library. And then just below the window is the user interface, the local interface. If you are up, right there in front of the library, you have a very nice, intuitive touch screen to interact with. Let's take a look at the top view, and we'll get a look inside the library.
And we talked earlier about best-in-class storage density, and I know that we put a lot of design effort into this robotics design, super low profile, and it's part of what allows us to deliver that best-in-class storage density. Really cool.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Eric. This is, it's certainly much more interesting when you can look inside the library and see what our engineering team has done. Right now, from this view, you can see on the left-hand side that magazine we talked about a minute ago is filled with tape cartridges. There's 25 tape cartridges on the left-hand side. There's another 25 in the right-hand side that's not visible from this view. And then right there in the middle, you can see the robot. It's a very high-efficient, low-profile, high-reliability robot, which was really an engineering challenge to maintain that low profile and to achieve this high best-in-class storage density. And just a little bit more of the lay of the land, you can see the tape drives here in the back of the library. So the robot moves fore, aft, up, down, picks the tape cartridges, moves them to the library, to the tape drives, of course. And again, you can play around with this model, and there's a bunch of different animations you can do. I'm just going to select a few to give you a couple of the key highlights. Here we'll look at the back of the unit. From right to left, we've got a power supply is the first device on the right-hand side, first component on the right-hand side. The power supplies in these libraries are 80+ certified, unique in the tape industry to have 80+ certified power supplies, which ensures very high efficiency. Again, we're really hitting on that efficiency, making sure that you're saving money not just on the initial acquisition cost, but ongoing as you manage your storage infrastructure, lowest cost to maintain this product inside your data center. And then just to the left of that, we have the library control module. That's where the brains of the library are. That's where the iLayer resides, and that's the central control component of the tape library. Just to the left again, from there, we have 3 half-high tape drives in this module. Just to the left of the tape drives is a bay for another optional power supply, so you could have 2 redundant power supplies for high availability. And then finally, this last bay over here on the left-hand side, furthest to the left, is an optional embedded compute. It's space for an embedded compute blade where you can run applications integrated into the library so that you can have a converged solution, bringing in various applications, providing converged solutions that deliver greater value to customers, both in terms of how they can use and move data, as well as saving rack space and power and cooling and all of that. It's all converged, managed internal to this library.
So this is cool. I mean, from a hardware perspective, we've got best-in-class storage density with an ultra-dense kind of magazine design, ultra-low profile robotics design. These unique features like the 80-plus certified power supplies, best-in-class storage density, I mean, this is what makes this the most efficient storage, even relative to other tape storage solutions. So some really cool things in the design. You guys have done a great job. One of the other things you talked about was kind of ease of scalability and how this platform can scale as our customers' businesses grow. Show us how that works.
Yeah, you bet. So let's look here, and again, there's a lot of different options. I'm going to select to attach an expansion module to this control module. And if you look, obviously it's not quite as easy as this in the real world, but if you look at that little component that just came up first there, that's a really unique feature. There's this interconnect between the modules. Every tape library, if you have a modular design where you scale like this, there needs to be a communication between the two. The robotics move up and down between both modules. There's a continuous single robotic system that moves between those modules. And the conventional way of doing that, the way previous designs, library designs, other designs, is to have little jumper cables that interconnect between the two modules. With this design, our engineering team did a great job. It's an internal interconnect, very simple, very reliable. It eliminates that potential for that that dreaded cable disconnect that causes all sorts of problems or can cause problems.
Some things we've learned from kind of past designs and we've improved on them. I mean, again, this is just more efficient. Is that customer installable? All of this stuff's kind of customer installable?
Everything here is customer installable. Of course, we offer services if you prefer to have us provide that service and do the installation or configuration for you. But everything was designed for ease of use, high efficiency, scalability, as we've talked about. And yes, customers can handle these very easily if that's the route they'd prefer to go.
So we've kind of talked about the hardware. We've talked about kind of the hardware design elements of the platform. But these products are going to be shipping with our latest iLayer software. And we have a lot of unique features on this platform that are software features that also deliver the most efficient solution for these large-scale unstructured data sets. So we want to talk about a few of these software features as well. The first two features we want to talk about are EDLM and Active Vault. And these features are really important, especially in these use cases we've been talking about, where tape is an archive for these large unstructured data sets. EDLM provides policy-based data integrity checking of the content that's stored on tape. And not only does the system scan the tapes based on policies set by the user, but in a StoreNext environment, our tape libraries and our AEL systems are actually able to communicate with StoreNext when we detect degraded tapes, and then StoreNext can move those files to a new tape and update the metadata. The result is a self-healing archive, and it's one of the ways that we can create this kind of protected archive without requiring ongoing administrative involvement. The second feature is Active Vault, and it kind of works in conjunction with EDLM. We designed Active Vault for customers that have a workflow where they have a need to vault the data or to use kind of on-premise, really cold storage. Active Vault is an in-library protected vault where we can store tapes and monitor them. And we scan the tapes the same way. We can notify the administrator if we detect a degraded condition on tape, and then the administrator can react. The result of this is that customers that store content in an Active Vault can store that content for as low as 1/1000th of a penny per gig. It's by far the lowest cost way to store this kind of cold data. So that's EDLM and Active Vault.
Yeah, great features, and designed for efficiency as has been a theme throughout the whole platform discussion, right? I'd like to talk about a couple of other features that are also provided inside the iLayer software to help with efficiency and help administrators manage their overall environment, saving time. The first feature being proactive diagnostics. With proactive diagnostics, it enables the system to minimize downtime and ensure the system stays up and operational. The other feature is RESTful web services. It enables the administrator to automate any tasks he wants to do. Anything he can configure through the user interface, he can automate through RESTful web services. Customers love that capability. Saves tremendous time. And then the last is the overall refresh of iLayer has been designed with an intuitive mobile-first design. So it enables administrators to essentially have access to their system through their Scalar platform anywhere they have a network connection and essentially on any device, whether it's mobile or a notebook or something of that nature.
That's really exciting, Kieran. Thanks a lot.